honey mustard glazed turkey with pancetta and thyme stuffing. So tender and juicy, this classic roast turkey dish is an absolute standout, and the pancetta and thyme stuffing work amazingly with it. You'll need a whole fresh turkey, pancetta, thyme, sourdough, pine nuts, select Dijon mustard, select honey, and select butter. For the recipe and a complete list of ingredients, click below. I've preheated my oven to about 180 degrees and I've taken my turkey out of the fridge. I'm going to leave it out for about an hour to bring it up to room temperature so it cooks evenly. I'm going to get onto my stuffing first. I've got about 30 grams of butter melting in my fry pan over medium heat. I've got some gorgeous pancetta here. You could always swap this out for a Woolworths Select shortcut bacon. That would work just as well. I really love using leek in this stuffing because it's got a gorgeous, subtle, oniony flavour. It's not too strong. I'm going to do lovely half moons. Just nice thin slices I find work really well with this stuffing. And wilt this down for a couple of minutes. I'm going to pop in a couple of cloves of garlic to give it that beautiful kick of flavour. Garlic crusher always makes your life a little bit easier, less chopping. The pancetta and leek has cooked out. I'm going to transfer it to a bowl and add the rest of my stuffing ingredients. I'm using sourdough breadcrumbs, but really whatever bread you've got lying around the house, and actually the staler the better. We've always got sourdough because we love it in my family. About 2 cups. I've got 1/4 cup of toasted pine nuts here. That gives it the most beautiful nutty flavour. Lightly beaten egg. This is going to bind our mixture together. Just about a tablespoon of thyme. These leaves smell so beautiful and fresh. And a lemon, zest and juice. That's going to really freshen this stuffing up. Always season with salt and pepper. And now give it a good mix. Get your hands in there. Don't worry about getting messy. This is what home cooking is all about. While the stuffing's cooling, I'm going to show you how to make a really simple flavoursome glaze. Honey for beautiful sweetness, mustard for kick, and apple cider vinegar for a tang. And mix. Now it's time to stuff our turkey. I'm going to dry off the skin of the turkey. This really helps with the glaze sticking to the skin and giving you a gorgeous golden brown, crispy skin. Probably the biggest tip I can give you about stuffing your turkey is not to overfill it. You want your cavity about 2/3 full because this stuffing is going to expand during the cooking process. This size turkey is going to feed a hungry family of 8 so easily, probably with leftovers as well.
Our juicy, tender, fresh whole turkeys are 100% Aussie grown. Make sure you pop into your local Woolies butcher to pre-order yours for Christmas.
Truss the turkey, pop it in the pan, add chicken stock, then apply the glaze evenly. Wrap with baking paper and foil to keep the turkey juicy and tender, and it's ready for the oven. As a general rule, I do about 40 minutes per kilo, but if you're unsure, all the instructions are on the pack. I'm gonna pop this in for 2 hours now. Halfway through cooking, baste again, cover the tips with foil and return to the oven uncovered. I've rested my turkey for about 45 minutes. As a general rule of thumb, you want to rest it for 10 to 15 minutes per kilo. Now I'm going to jazz this plate up with some gorgeous fresh bay leaves. On he goes. Oh, he's beautiful and glossy. I'm going to garnish with some beautiful fresh lemon wedges. Tender, juicy, honey mustard glazed whole roast turkey with the pancetta and thyme stuffing. Divine. Be sure to like the Woolworths Facebook page and get updates as new recipes become available. Click on any of these other dishes for more great value classic recipes. All ingredients can be purchased at your local Woolies and online. Everything you need to bring Christmas together is just around the corner at Woolies.